Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We have switched back to our Necromancer and I've swapped our skeleton skill over to Leech. This is the point where we're going to start transitioning everything across as we gradually get more and more of the kit that we want. In terms of our various skills, we could potentially change Eternal Torment over to standalone now. Now that we don't have active minions. Curses lasting forever isn't actually that useful to us because things tend to die. So it's alright against bosses for a little bit of time, but ultimately what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Leech on mobs. That in itself will give us a damage bonus due to the spreading malediction. And in addition, this has a chance to spread elsewhere. So it's kind of like doubling down. We weren't really using our skeletons that much. They're nice passive damage, but they're not really our damage dealer. We've got some points to put in here. So let's do that. And then we're going to, well, we're going to be rifting. We're going to be rifting as we try and get more equipment together. We've got 19 Death's Breath, not enough for an upgrade. Just as a reminder, we've got Haunted Visions now. So Simulacrum should last pretty much indefinitely. I just wanted to have a very quick look over here and see if there's anything we could use in the meantime, but there isn't. So yeah, we're just going to have to jump in and try and find some gems. We're keeping it at Torment 4, we're not bumping it up because we have switched across to Grim Scythe, of course. And we do still have our mages for the massive damage dealing as well. Yeah, bone armor. Gotta remember bone armor. Whenever I change from the Demon Hunter, I have to remember how to play as a Necromancer because it is very different. There we go. Death's Breath galore. I'm not sure which is going to be the best thing for us to go for: Scythe of the Cycle or the two-handed scythe. Both are going to be incredibly useful to us, but for different reasons. I hear you, Gobbo. Come back. There we go. That's him eliminated. That's going to allow us to try for some upgrades. We do, of course, want the phylactery. But we're just going to keep gambling until we get that. We'll get it eventually. If somehow we find the rest of our equipment first, then yeah, we'll do upgrades instead. I do really like that Grim Scythe restores essence per enemy hit. Let's get a mage out in the middle of this, actually. Could do with the additional damage output. Right, just you. There we go. gone. Yeah, we're definitely not killing things as fast as we were with Blood Siphon, but yeah, we're not slow with what we're doing at the moment. Curse your enthusiasm. More curses. I will grab all of that. Let's get out of there. Obviously, minions from Exploding Guy have to be dispatched before we can take a moment to have a look at it. So nice of him to step away while we take a look at this. Put that point in. And we've got the convention of elements. We actually want this. This is amazing. Well, that's a turnip for the books. Turnips. Well, that's really unexpected. Obviously, periodic damage bursts, but still damage bursts.
Consumes you.
And hell, even if it only happens now and then, it's still going to be damn impressive when it goes off. Ghosts are so annoying. Just like dodging off the edge, taking advantage of verticality in a two-dimensional game. I mean, really, that is quite cheaty. Now, when we do change over the thing that we've got in the cube, we are going to lose some damage, because at the moment we're getting extra damage based on our maximum essence. So we'll have to just bear that in mind. It might be more of a side grade than an upgrade, but it will be moving us more towards our end goal. So I say that's generally worth it. Really very obvious when the convention's on the right thing. And this extra leech is certainly helping. I'm not missing the skeletons. Yeah, the convention's totally boosted our damage output to the point where I feel like we can kill things when the time comes. So that's nice. So this is poison, this is poison, this is poison. Basically, they're all poison. Once it ticks around to poison, we're pretty beefy in terms of damage output. The rest of the time, we're just okay. Don't just leave him alive. Gotta make sure that these things die. not going to be speed running, that's for sure. Okay, let's push on down this way. We had a little nose around this this corner. Alright, well let's get some more essence then. That's what we need. Yeah. Aim for the guy at the back and let the spears just skewer everything in between. Now there's only 3 damage types for the Necromancer, so the convention of elements is even more effective on us than it would be on others. We've only got physical, poison and cold, so it will cycle around a lot faster. One of the reasons why I decided to go for it on this build. It is well worth it. Ooh, yeah, give me all of that. Get some mages out to help. Poor Cormac fell over horribly. That was pretty bad for him. We are quite survivable though, just in ourselves, so I'm not too worried about if we're gonna die or not. Plus we've got our cheat death, plus we've got our simulacrum. Generally speaking, I think we'll be fine most of the time. Okay, need a little bit more essence. You guys want to do in here? Okay, we can do in here. Now up looking for the next things. Oi, quick with blow darts. Also quick with the poison. I'm the only person who's allowed to do poisoning stuff. I do it significantly better than you do. Ooh, elite, eh? Always difficult fighting on stairs, but we're strong enough that we can just barrel through most of these. $40.3 million on a worm. Slightly overkill, yeah, I reckon so, but that's okay. Right. Now eventually I'll swap Mage over for Blood Rush and we'll have a little bit more mobility. Slash the ability to get out of trouble, but I don't want to do that just yet because the Mage is very useful for single damage. Single target damage, I should say. Ooh, a source. If only we were a mage. Ooh, some pants. Let's get a mage out to help. And really doubling down on the amount of poison damage. And a consumable. Oh my word.
I need to go back.
Oh, it's Blackthorn's. It's Blackthorn's trousers. I was me getting all excited and I forgot that this is Diablo and it never gives you anything that you want. At least not easily. Okay, point goes in here, point goes in here. Needless to say, Triumvirat's going to get salvaged up as well. But Blackthorns, lots of extra vitality. Yeah, immune to Desecrator, Molten and Plagued. It's not really that. It's not high on my list of cool things. Under the hammer. But we did get a consumable, so I'm not going to complain. The RNG was very generous to us just then. Okay, with 576 blood shards, let's go ask about phylacteries. That's the one we want. Ledger's Disdain. Grim Scythe deals additional damage for each point of essence it restores. Now, it's not a perfect one, but it's pretty damn good. We want to re-roll the Command Skeleton's damage on it into something else. But Ledger's Disdain is something that we needed. So that is amazing. Regenerate life, we can do better than that. Area damage on hit could be very cool. Yeah, let's have that for now. And we'll salvage up the rest. I'm going to hold on to Lost Time because Lost Time will inevitably be useful at some point. But yeah. Okay, we need to think about the next thing we want to gamble for. We've only got one more ring that we need to get. And that's Crispin's Sentence, I think. So we could start just going after regular kit. We've got 3 bits of the Sage's set, so if we start gambling for helmets.
Fortune favors the bold. Do come back again. What a steal. Don't forget, luck always changes.
Fate's Vow looks cool, but we're not going to use it. It's not part of what we need. So this is going over here, ready to go into the cube. Salvage, salvage. Okay, well we can run into a Greater Rift. No, not Torment 6. We're going to be doing more damage now, so we could probably get away with Torment 5. Let's see how it goes. Oh, look at that. To say we are doing significantly more damage is a bit of an understatement. So Grim Scythe is our go-to skill now. Totally our go-to skill. So much damage. And the more targets we hit, the more damage we do, so fighting bosses with their minions is beneficial for us. Right, leave it. We need to chase down some elites. I will have some bones from you for my armor. So much damage. Yeah, I can be right in the middle of this, just like slamming away on a single target. I am fine with that. I do feel like we need a bit more survivability, but... yeah, it does significantly more damage than our bone spear now. At least until we get more of the set, so that is what we're targeting now. We can still use the bone spear though, if we don't want to get close to something. Slashing groups. I wonder if it'd be worth me changing over to double scythe. Would it count to hit twice? Would it count the amount of essence we get twice and thus effectively give us 4 times the damage? Convention of Elements and Ledger's Disdain. It's really handy. Now I wonder, do I actually have to bring my essence level down in order for Grim Scythe to count for the extra damage? That's a maybe. Alright, we're going to keep summoning mages then. Now, eventually we will be doing all kinds of... Oh, do you see that power pylon over there? I'm sorry, but retreating forwards is never a good idea, but it's just too much power to leave. Okay, where is the way forwards? Somewhere around here. I don't think we do need to, but still getting the mage out does make sense when we get mostly full essence, because he'll do a lot of damage. Yeah, it looks like we're still doing 30-something million. even when we're at full. And you, and you. It's amazing. Just 2 bits of kit, Ledger's Disdain and the Convention of Elements, has put us back on par for where we were before. We can definitely put the difficulty up to Torment 5. And we could probably go toe to toe with the Rift Guardians at this level. That's inconvenient. Damn annoying wars. Right, where is the Rift Guardian? This way. It's Blighter, okay. Takes us a bit longer to kill Rift Guardians than everything else, but that's what happens when you get a single target skill like this. Moratorium, 35% of all damage taken is staggered over time. Well, we'll probably wear it because we've got nothing better. I'm going to keep putting into Bane of the Powerful though. Oh no, that is annoying. Point goes in there. Let's head back to town. Ah, that's a duplicate of what we've got. Maybe it'll be a better one. There is always the chance. That is a different one. Increase the maximum stacks of bone armor by 5. Yeah, they just look the same because of the ring around the edge. A little bit. Okay, well, we'll hold on to that. No, gonna put that down in here. And in terms of greater of keystones, we do still have one left. We can afford to do an upgrade. So I'm gonna salvage these up and we'll make ourselves that 2-handed scythe and try again. So, upgrade rare item.
Not quite.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We'll just salvage it up. We'll keep trying, of course, but sometimes the game just decides it doesn't want you to have something. So, Great Rift, we'll keep it at Torment 5. And hope to get a better... better legendary gem out of it. Absolutely flying through these guys. Which is what we would expect, of course, but... it's a whole new level. Power pylon. Yes, please. Let's just keep away from explodey guys just for a second. I mean, it is a little bit haphazard the way I play. So I'm doing a lot of walking around and shift clicking on stuff, and it's very easy to end up accidentally clicking on a mob when you want to move. Which, if you're trying to get away from horrible things, can be pretty nasty. So the sooner we get Blood Rush on our list, the better, but I do still really like the Mage. And that'd be just for the ability to, even mousing over another mob, push it, and then bam, we're out the way, we're somewhere else. Lots of damage. Switch to using Bone Spear a little bit for the variety. I see Malakram's doing a good job. I wonder whether his damage gets increased by the amount of my swing, or whether my damage gets increased by the amount of his swing, and therefore his damage gets increased by the amount of his swing. Like, does his Grim Scythe restore essence to me is the question, I guess. In a very roundabout way of asking. Hiding behind a wall. It's never gonna work. Not for long anyway. Okay. Halfway through the rift. Ugh. Not my favourite tile set, as I'm sure repeat viewers will be aware. Yeah, it's strange in a way, because let's just run out of this for a second. Because while our Necromancer isn't quite as powerful as the Demon Hunter at the moment, we are probably closer to our final setup. And the game has been actively giving us items that we need for this character. I like Speed Pylon with Bone Spear. It turns not quite into a rapid fire, but we feel like a low budget Demon Hunter. Hey, Conduit. If we're lucky, it'll last long enough for us to find the Rift Guardian. And I've gone the wrong way. I've totally gone the wrong way. It's alright, we'll swing it back round.
Guardian has found you. That needs to recharge.
Hi, Joker. Ring, crossbow, axe, and another Wreath of Lightning, because we've obviously got one of those on the Demon Hunter. So yeah, I'm actually going to put points into Wreath of Lightning for now. And we'll swap that into Convention of Elements. It'll be mini damage boosts, which is kind of cool. And then we'll have a look at what we've actually got. In the meantime, 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here, Rogar's Huge Stone, don't care. Manticore, that's amusing. And Sky Splitter. Well, that's going to come across. That's going to come across. Hell, that can come across as well. And we'll do a little bit of gambling for helmets, and then I'll put the difficulty up.
You look like you could use a new item of, ooh, that's nice.
Ooh, it's our first piece. It is our first piece. We want to reroll that Skeletal Mage damage. But that is very cool. Okay, so where's Shen? I want to get a better diamond in this. Yeah, Flawless Imperial Diamond is as far as we can go. So, hands, torso, feet, legs, and shoulders. Hands, no. Torso and shoulders would be a maybe. Yeah, torso and shoulders will be the next ones to gamble for.
Hello there. See you soon.
Okay, we didn't get anything from that, but that's okay. We have our first piece of the Burning Carnival set. That is a very cool looking helmet. Sage's Apogee, we may as well just get rid of. We're losing a little bit of damage with this, but it moves us closer to our end goal, and it doesn't cost us anything in terms of death breaths that we've got dropping or anything like that. So it's definitely worth us switching across. Right, let's put the difficulty up, and then we've probably got time for one more regular rift. So that's 3 things we've found this episode. That is really, really handy. Let's hope it's a good place.
Prove yourself.
Don't run! I want to be friends! I don't care about these bitty things. Give me elites. do care about the Veiled Crystal, so. That went really well. When they stand together, our damage gets pumped so significantly. And the Wreath of Lightning is a nice touch as well. That's probably going to end up being more useful for our Demon Hunter, because with the Demon Hunter all damage gets increased while wielding a melee weapon. Come on, focus on this one. There we go. More Death's Breaths. There's the big damage, Convention of Elements. I do still really like getting the mages out. Okay, we don't need to go down that way. Let's find our path. Our armor is about to run out. That's annoying. There we go. Found some mobs. And of course we're still getting double Death's Breaths, even though we've replaced our helmet. We are still getting that benefit. No, this is not where we need to go. Kill him, and we'll try and find... Ooh. Was that 2 goblins? Or was it 1 goblin? Ooh, Royal Diamond design. I am happy about that. Okay, moving on to the next zone. We need more armor. And we're fighting teddy bears. Splat. Yeah, it does still feel a little bit weird. The Necromancer doesn't feel particularly good at melee. He doesn't feel particularly good at ranged, and yet he's kind of both of them at the same time. But we're making do. Get a decent cut right through the middle of the group. Yeah, I don't care about that last little one down the back. Leave one left alive so the stories can spread. Okay, channeling Parliament. That gives us some pretty nice orbs. Yeah, so actually on reflection, our different characters are about the same level of power now. We're Torment 5 here, Torment 6 there, but it is a tentative Torment 6. You have to remember that it does feel incredibly dangerous vaulting around and hoping we don't die with our Demon Hunter. So yeah, it's ended up reasonably well balanced, I'd say. Cormac's still fighting his fight. Let's go help him out with that. Does this go anywhere? No. Okay, round we go. It's a shame you can't target the simulacrum to attack a specific thing. Ooh, a dagger. We're not looking to use any daggers, but I'll definitely take a look at it, because if it's a good one, we could potentially pass it to the Demon Hunter. Although, he'll have the wrong main stat if that's the case, but these are minor issues. Now, Reap of Lightning will be giving us a little bit of a speed boost now and then, but it's not going to be our end goal in terms of legendary gems. So close to the Rift Guardian. Come on, pick up the Death Breath. There we go. Two Greater Reap Keystones and more Death Breaths. And we finish with a huge explosion of poison. Oh, Young Jando. Yes. Auric. Let's hand this in. And just before we finish, Kadala, do you want to give us some chest pieces? Blackthorns, gold skin. Gold skin's amusing. Gold skin could work well with our gold wrap, but ultimately it's not going to be very useful. So we'll just drop that off. Blackthorns we will salvage up. But that is, I'm afraid, all we have time for this episode. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.